In this episode of Gav Details, we will be applying the Mckee 37 Hydro Blue SiO2 coating spray and rinse nano coating high gloss finish. It says on the bottle here, Mckee's 37 Hydro Blue is a spray-on, rinse-off nano coating that blankets your vehicle in an extremely high gloss shell of protection that can withstand any climate. Microscopic glass particles fill in the pits, pores, and valleys on every exterior surface of your vehicle, paint, glass, wheels, and plastic trim to create a perfectly smooth, water-fearing surface. No rubbing or buffing is required with this product. Simply spray onto your wet vehicle immediately after you wash it, then rinse it off. Use it in place of a conventional car wax or as a booster to Mckee's 37 paint, wheel, and glass coatings. Creates an extremely hydrophobic surface that keeps your vehicle cleaner between washes. Now that one of the neighbors has left, the directions are: Hydro Blue works best on a vehicle that is well maintained, meaning it was recently clayed and polished. The smoother the surface, the longer Hydro Blue will last. Working one panel at a time on a vehicle that was just washed and rinsed but not dried. Spray Hydro Blue directly onto the panel and immediately rinse off using a strong jet of water. Then dry the vehicle using the Mckee's 37 Turbo Car Dryer or a microfiber drying towel. So I'm going to be using a blue waffle weave drying towel. Yes, the truck has just been washed and rinsed. I'll probably re-rinse it because even though it took a very long time, the panels have kind of sheeted the water. Just did a video on an update of the original formula Mckee's paint coating, and we're going to go ahead and try the Hydro Blue to give it a little bit of a boost. So now that we sprayed it on, we're going to immediately remove it with a strong jet of water. As you can see, this panel beads and sheets the water very well. This is an untreated panel. You can see where the water is taking a long time to sheet off, but where we just applied the Hydro Blue, so the first impression is not bad, but I need to do the entire vehicle and dry it off. I'll pull it into the sun and we'll check for added gloss. It's been applied to the door, and you can see the water that's dripping from underneath the mirror just beads. The panel is very smooth. You can see the reflection. I'm going to show you it applied to half of the hood and show the difference once it's applied. Okay, so the entire hood has been rinsed. We're going to spray the driver's side here. And the passenger side is untreated. Okay, so I just showed sun shots. Kudos to Dodge. They put a lot of flake in their metallics, and this Durango is in maximum steel metallic, and it looks great. So I did use about half of the bottle of the Hydro Blue on the entire vehicle. A couple things that I noticed is it is a little bit difficult to work a panel at a time because you do have to rinse and dry it right away, or else you do get I guess you'd call it streaking or spotting. It looks similar to like when a coating flashes, is you'll have some residue and spotting on the surface. So it's not easy, it's not difficult, but you have to pay attention to what you're doing to make sure that you're applying it, rinsing it, and drying it right away, and then moving on to the next panel. So I probably dried the truck 3 or 4 times, on each panel, using a pressure washer, and that's about it. So half the bottle on a mid-size SUV, and just keep an eye on when you're applying it, rinsing it, and then drying it right away, so that you don't get any spotting. So I think the truck looks great, and if you're looking for a spray coating, I wouldn't hesitate to recommend the Mckee's 37 Hydro Blue. So for another episode of Gav Details, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and for more detailing videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks.